So I'm showing you the distance from the lining to the material, to the fabric on this side, and the same from the lining from here to the fabric on the end this side. Now, the reason why I'm showing you that is because we've got 6 linings. We've got 6 linings and we have 5 cutouts of the material for the fabric of the curtain. Now the reason why we have that is because the lining is 45 inches wide and the material is 60 inches wide.
The lining is 54 inches wide.
Okay, so the lining is 54 inches wide. And you didn't know 45, that's what
sorry.
So the lining is 55 inches wide and the material is 60 inches wide, which means we're going to have a 6-inch misplacement.
6 inches wider than the lining.
Yeah, we got 6 inches wider than lining. That's why we had to do an extra lining cut out from material. Usually, if the material for the fabric for the curtain on top was the same as the lining, we wouldn't have to do an extra one. But because we do, we have to have an extra lining. So we got 6 cutouts of the lining and then 5 of the material. And then when we put them together, the blackout lining, I forgot to mention that, the blackout lining will be much wider than the material. Usually people would cut that off or cut the materials down together so that it could be easier, but we're not going to do that because we can save the lining for another day. And we're going to join the material up. And then what we're going to do again, we're going to bag it. That's what we're going to do, because we want to get this done quick. We're going to bag up the curtain, so it's kind of like making a pillowcase. We're going to go through and make this quickly, and then we'll show you the end result. But we're going to also show you the middle bit in between, and then we're going to show you the end result.
Right, so this lesson is a tutorial lesson for my daughter as well as it is for you. So I've explained to her what we've done, because most of the time when we're making curtains, she just mirror images me, but she's got to learn as well the calculation, and she's got to learn as well why certain things don't work out right. And these are the things that you need to know beforehand, before you start making. When you buy the fabric, that the main fabric is either the same width as the lining, and if it is not, then you're in a bit of a trouble. So you'll either have less fabric on your window, or you will never have too much, because you will always sort it before you put it up. So that was the lesson today. So, and as she said about the bagging out technique, the bagging out technique, which I've showed you years ago, but some of you might not have seen it, is that, as she said, it's like literally making a pillowcase. And this is what you buy off the shelf. When you buy ready-made curtains, it's a bagging out technique that you stitch everything up, put the two together, but the inside of the fabric does not get locked together. And I've shown you that, how we lock it so that when the wind blows the curtain, the whole thing moves together. Instead of the wind going underneath it and pulling it out like a balloon, you have it locked together, and it always stays. Especially when you're steaming it and setting the pleats, they are always in line, seam to seam. So that's what we're going to do today. So thank you for watching. You will see the end result of this curtain when we finished it. Yeah. So here we have it. The line, we're hemming each one, and I like to hem this first before I stitch the whole thing together. I hem them, which actually my daughter's doing at the moment. So these two is the curtain, and this is the blackout lining. So before we go any further, and this is how I get an absolute straight hem, nice and sharp at the bottom. So I thought I'll show you that before I go any further. So now they're all ready to be stitched up. When I take it to the machine, we stitch the side. And then after we stitch the side, straight away, turn it round, and then we stitch the hem.
Repetitive. Yeah.
Say it again?
Repetitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you just learn. My technique, you learn to move a bit more faster.